take a look at Toronto. This is a crucial game for them. A win here, and this is a brand new series. But a loss has them staring at a daunting 3-1 deficit.
And B.A., this is when a team looks to its fans for a big boost. They want the energy in this building to be electrifying.
Here's Ingram after the basket by Cleveland. Back to quickly. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that. Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Kept alive. Barnes, no good. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Allen gets it to go.
And Allen is a high IQ player, one who understands when he should try to score.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
And the layup is good off the glass. Barrett's got 5.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Nice shot by Harden.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
And so here is Toronto. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's time for your set crew. Come on, everyone. Give it up for the man.
Merrill, he's checked in for Wade. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Merrill. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him.
Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And there's Barrett on the assist by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Harden, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to play.
Here's Mitchell. Toronto making their last shot. Offline with a 3. Here's Barrett. Lays it up and banks it in. Barrett's got 9.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
From deep, Mobley. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And when he's effective from three-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
You see yourself on the screen
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Ingram from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Here's Mobley. And no good. Tried to get that one to fall. R.J. Barrett. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Toronto. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And they've been very aggressive, attacking gaps off the dribble, getting to the rim and showing a lot of aggressiveness with a live dribble.
Fires in the triple. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Tyson with the bucket. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And that one good.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And Allen gets it to go.
Yeah, nice quick catch and shoot there from Jared Allen.
Pass to Dick. Toronto passing it around. Puts up a three. Ellis with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Tyson. Softly drops in the floater. Tyson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Allen brings a double team. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Merrill. The free ball. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Merrill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Ellis. Mitchell's checked in for Merrill. And it's James Harden in for Schroeder. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 4 and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And Toronto has possession. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Here's Barnes. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by Cleveland. He drops it from range.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And it's time to get down and let's go. Let's move. Give it up for your dance
44 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Harden's got 10.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Count the basket.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
And Cleveland has possession. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Mitchell misses. Quickly passes to Barnes. Barnes going up with confidence inside.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Here's Tyson. Toronto grabs the miss. With 4 on the clock. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And so it's time as we head to halftime. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Toronto Raptors.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. They've gone into halftime with the game all tied up, but Kenny, what do they need to do to make this series competitive?
Well, they'll need to come out after the half, and they'll hit the court with a lot of energy, and starting with executing the coach's notes right away.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Here's Barnes, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions for him.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Toronto's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And yep, it's good. Quickly's got 9.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Cleveland has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. From deep, Mobley drains the triple. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The floater, chalk up 2 there. And it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Oh, a silky floater by Harden, making a tough shot look almost effortless.
And it's quickly with a miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Allen, outside for Mitchell. Outside Harden. Here's Wade, still without a bucket. Such a wide open look. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Here comes the Raptors YYZ, which means we need you to get loud right now.
D.C. area. At what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
With some arc, and Ingram lays it up and in. Ingram's got 7 points.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Here's Wade, and Cleveland another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Here's Ingram. Up and in on the layup. 9 points for Brandon Ingram.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
And going back to high school in North Carolina, 4 state championships for Brandon Ingram, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, he made a name for himself early as the number 2 pick in 2016. He was an all-star and then most improved in 2020. The question is, can he get back to winning at the highest level?
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
It's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
So both teams making some changes here. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. From deep, Mobley. No good on the shot. Raptors trail by 6. Outside Barnes. Hawkins. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching. The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Barnes, it's good.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Outside Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Here's Walter. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. To take the lead. Here's Mamukelashvili. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
On the wing, Grady Dick. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. And the Raptors lead by 1.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
They get it back. Bryant, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Quickly. Outside Dick. He launches. Oh, he can't hit it. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Book it!
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
Quickly. Count it! This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Mobley comes in for Tyson. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong. Guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup!
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
And that's been the theme of the night. Stringing together stops has been difficult.
And this guy is just a gamer. Ingram doesn't feel pressure. He embraces the moment, taking and making important shots.
And he nails it!
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it. Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
Here's Allen. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Now Ingram. Beyond the arc. The putback. Sinking the follow-up shot.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be. And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Harden into the lane, and Ingram with the block. Right side Barrett. Knocks down the trifecta.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Quickly drives in. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And an intentional foul right there. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Harden. Mitchell outside. Shoots a three. Barnes with a rebound. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for your round.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game. Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Now Mobley for 3. That's off. And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Harden fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
For 3.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. The 3 three is in. And Toronto calls time here. They're ahead by 4. And now we've got an intentional foul.
James Harden, second personal.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for your Raptors.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
So the Raptors win it.